seeing the Sassi di Matera changing colors when the afternoon was turning into evening was something I find hard to describe. I can only say it left me stunned with heart-shaped eyes. In Salerno, I slept in a private house in which the owner rented out 2 rooms. I paid €61.50. I recommend Smart B&B to someone who wants to try an authentic Italian experience. I chose Smart B&B specifically for its location, as it's a 1-minute walk to the bus stop to Matera and to some destinations in Puglia as well. So cute. The room and the shared bathroom were sparkling clean, and the owner was very kind and warm and offered to make me breakfast. But as the bus to Matera left at 7:10, even though it arrived 20 minutes late, she gave me a croissant to take with me. I chose the 7 o'clock bus as it was the quickest. The bus ride lasted 3 hours instead of the 5 which the journey, which stopped at more stops, would take. Matera is not as famous as my previous destination, the Amalfi Coast, and it's not a mass tourism destination yet, and thankfully, I would say. As I really wanted to visit it, I organized my solo journey across southern Italy around its visit. As a matter of fact, I landed in Naples, then visited the Amalfi Coast, and finally I slept in Salerno in order to get a morning bus to Matera.
Took a can of gasoline and poured it out in between all this pain and suffering. When I was only 23, I made a portrait of you and me. I saw the world through tunnel vision, utopian disposition. Left you a note last night. You don't even recognize my mind. I tried getting away.
I first developed an interest in Matera when back in 2020 my favorite Italian YouTuber Marina Wild She Goes filmed a video there, and then my fascination for the city was confirmed when at the end of 2021 I went to the cinema to watch the latest James Bond movie. I absolutely fell in love with the atmosphere that it evoked. Matera was awarded the title of European Capital of Culture in 2019. But first, let's talk a bit about the city's history. In the 1950s, Matera was dubbed the shame of Italy because of the conditions of extreme poverty and diseases that the people had to live in, and also because of the exploitation of rural workers. In the ancient Sassi, big families would live in very small, simple and cramped spaces. The residents were forced to relocate, and Matera became a ghost town left abandoned for the first time in 10,000 years. I've only got 2 minutes left walking, but I know these 2 minutes are going to be the hardest of the walk. Let's go, let's do this.
You can't help looking over your shoulder.
What?
I'm speechless. So beautiful. In the 1980s, Matera was restored thanks to the descendants of its original inhabitants who understood its potential. Investments began coming in, and even though the majority of the families that had been forced to leave never came back, many of their descendants did and opened businesses such as shops, hotels, and restaurants. Wrong button. Oh my god, there's the air conditioning. Wrong button again. Oh, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. Let's see what's here. Wow. Not bad, I would say. It's got such a character. Like, I know I sound like the typical the typical tourist, but it just has character instead of, you know, those places which look the same with... Oh, okay, good. Hi. There's mirrors everywhere. This hotel was the first one to be built inside the Sassi, therefore it's in the historical center. It's not outside in the city. It was built in 1996. I guess it won't come as a surprise, but this part of Matera, the Sassi di Matera, they are UNESCO World Heritage. Sassi means stones, and that's the Cathedral of Matera, or the Duomo, and it was built in 1200 something, and I'm going to see it shortly. Matera got a boost when it became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1993, and No Time to Die wasn't the only movie which was filmed in it. Because of its ancient nature, it starred as Jerusalem in Mel Gibson's The Passion of Christ. Matera is thought to be possibly the third oldest city in the world, after Aleppo and Jericho, in Syria and Palestine respectively. There were around 38 to 40 degrees outside during the day, but that was fine because staying on the bed of the hotel and looking at the Sassi changing colors was an activity itself. Usually we remain stunned by wild natural landscapes, or at least that is my case, but I think that this was the human-made landscape which moved me the most in my life, and I'm not exaggerating. I feel like I'm in the latest Bond movie, No Time to Die. You need to watch it if you haven't watched it yet. Like, this is a vibe.
The sky is so pretty right now. I wonder if your pretty eyes see it.
The air is like the I swear, I'm watching where I'm going, but just the pavement is so slippery. He could not care less. But there's another way. Dun, 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 dun. I was saying that the temperature is perfect, but you need to be careful because the pavement is really slippery. So, by the way, I wanted to tell you that the hotel I'm staying in is a diffused hotel. Yeah, I think it's called diffused, meaning that there's rooms scattered all over the building. There's all kinds of rooms and views. And most importantly, there's another cat. When the daylight was away and you could only see the lights of the buildings shining in the dark, that was something special too.